broke, they damn near. Damn little mama.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, please welcome your Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team atop everyone's power rankings, 7-0 to start the season. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie Greg from Notre Dame.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He's able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll stick with him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Dallas.
Back to throw. He'll step up and run this. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he could replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Nice run on first down, leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First and 10.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Now a screen set up for Johnson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Steelers 3.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one.
A bit of a that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
Now he'll air one out. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
At the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at
Pitts
the
is the man in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
And goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
Johnson. He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are back within 1. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Second and inches at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return is Hubbard. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
He'll drop to throw.
at the 30-yard line.
Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 36. As we are ready to get back underway. We'll swing this out to Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
They'll look to throw again. The throw here is complete. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They left the man wide open downfield. He's got him. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. Pickup of 46 yards.
defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging from the time the quarterback has in the pocket to the amount of separation the receiver has downfield. At this level, that is just too easy. They've got to tighten up both their coverage and find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. Because if they don't do either, expect a lot more big chunk plays like we just saw there.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Dicker, good with the extra point. Cowboys extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Cowboys offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they have the first down. So, they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now, set up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's 4th down.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll get this out wide. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to C.D. Lamb.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35. for the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a 3-tight end look as they have it first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now a give up the middle. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll throw with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Still second down.
Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Quick throw here is complete. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest kick.
It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
start on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Broncos quarterback. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Broncos come away with a 4-point victory. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Jags get the victory in a shootout as they win by a field goal. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And here is the running back. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Bucs get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Complete. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw again. Open man downfield is Noel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And and some good blocking. For you, a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Steelers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt it.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 5.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He's got room past the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys. We'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long. But in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. That one swung out wide to Walker. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. A run here with Johnson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run here with Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler 1st down. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jordan Davis gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you burn. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dallas. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown here, Dicker out to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh. 3rd down, they need 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys. They'll stay on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. Cowboys tack on one more to their lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. There's that man again. Another pass. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. And caught left side by Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that's a thing of beauty. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Steelers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throw across his body is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Going to air this one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Pitts is the man in motion. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and inches. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 41, Steelers 36.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. Now give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.